Welcome, guys, to a new season of the Tasmania Hobart Rebuild. We've played 4 one-day games. First of all, we'll quickly go over some of the signings that were made for the season. We signed a young fella in John Madden. He's played 4 games. He's only 17, average of 12.67. He's going to drop out of the side for the rest of the campaign there. Signed Neil Senior. Got him for a real cheap deal just for 1 year. If we need him, we need him. But apart from that, we maintained most of the team. We signed one bowler here in Ken Rendell. Got a wee bit of potential, given him a bit of a role. And we signed Max Rutter. He's had a good established career for the Perth Scorchers. Played a little bit of one day and first class cricket for that team there. It hasn't played any cricket for any Australian domestic side in first class and whatnot, but we'll give him a go, see how well he goes and performs. I'm going to give him bowling practice while we're at it, but that's our signings, guys. Pretty much the team is very much the same. One retirement in Corrie, which we had to fill the void somehow, but our team's going to slightly change here. I'm going to bring in Speed here. Unfortunately, Winters is a wee bit out of form, and we have to go with something a bit different. The bowlers have been okay. Rickman bowled well in his game, but we have to show you the results. I'm just too energetic and completely forgetting about things. So the first game, New South Wales posted 307 for 7. Colin 121, Beckett 52. They're great players. Those two, they played a lot for Australia. Hines 79 up the front. Monday 2 for 70, 2 for 51 for Rudder, and 1 for 43 for Matthew. In response, we only could get 179 for 9. We're in trouble, obviously. 8 for 4, 30 for 5. Sharp and Delaney got 50s in a fighting effort to bat 50. 3 for 42 for Bramble. 1 for 38 for Hughes. 2 for 28 for Adamson. And Walsh 3 for 37. They were outstanding up front, those two. Next up, we played Western Australia. They posted 267 for 9. Daly 85. Townsend 67. 355 for Matthew. I thought Rudder was outstanding, 1 for 38. He's been a pretty good signing, pretty good pick-up, actually. 151 all out, disappointing with that. Madden and Sharp only getting some sort of partnership going. And 4 for 21 for Oxton. 3 for 42 for Green. Next game, we bounced back and thrashed Victoria. 215 all out. Coates and Martin, 81, really getting a decent score. 3 for 44 for Flint. Rudder, again, 3 for 26. He's really hard to get away for any side. And Monday, 3 for 45. In response, 216 for 2 in the veterans. Rooney, 93 not out, and Spence, 70 not out, guided the chase quite comfortably home. And in the last game, Queensland, 259 all out, with Rickman 4 for 50. Rudder, 2 for 47, 2 for 46 for Delaney, and 2 for 58 for Flint. Thought it was a great effort to get that side out for 259. We only could muster 233. Rooney 91 and Horn 70 and Delaney 30. We could have probably got that score if we'd just batted our overs. Like, we were timing our chase pretty well. We needed to go at 10s for quite a while, and we were. But they did enough. Oaks 4 for 62 and a couple of twofers for fielding a Mirren and Nair. So we are going to play the last round robin game in the quarterfinal, because I suspect we're not going to get past the quarterfinal stage. Just the way things work with this side. But we'll see what happens. We'll obviously go with this team. Just the one change. Obviously, Madden's going to get a bit of a go, maybe in the Sheffield Shield. We'll see how that goes. But team today is fairly much the same as the previous in the One Day Cup so far. Just need a good start with the ball. And Flint, of recent seasons, has been doing it, but Rutter got us a good start there. Right, Delaney. The only all-rounder in the side. He's still churning away, getting the odd wicket here and there. It's good to see. Rickman. Delaney, good strike again. Gets the wicket of Owen. It was looking good. The spinner in Monday. A couple overs from Rutter. Just try and break the back of South Australia, really. Rickman. It's gone. Delaney's in. 8 overs there. That's pretty solid bowling. 153 for 5. We've got them under a bit of pressure here. Obviously want an easier quarter-final. If you can call an easier quarter-final in this competition due to the high quality of the comp. But this is a good bowling performance so far. Bowl Rutter. Try and get these overs out now. Just disciplined bowling, guys. 242 for 7. Clark batted exceptionally well. He was one that got away, really. He played for us at one point, and he's turned out to be a fantastic cricketer. What a shame. Hopefully we can chase 242 for 7. Probably let it slip a little bit there, but a lot of experience in that batting order, as you can see, with a youthful top. Second season blues for RBQ so far. He's just been worked out a little bit, and he's really out of form. If he hits the strap in the first class competition. 20 for 1. Rooney's had 2 90s in the comp so far. Hopefully Sharp can work his way in. Got plenty of time. The rate's still under 6 at the moment. Lovely from Rooney. I think he's really relishing the role at 3, the 35-year-old. Good chance to probably bring a new opener into the setup, which will be Sharp. I'm going to open up Sharp this season with Spence in the Sheffield Shield once we hit that competition. Sharp, nice. Just get him the experience that he requires, because Rooney's coming in the back end of his career. He's been had some magnificent knocks over the years, like that 300 that he got early on. He's had a couple of double hundreds as well. Alpha 46 off 72, but he built a partnership, more or less. 130 for 2. So just got to keep on top of the run rate. Don't let it get out of hand. Oh, playing a miss. 63 off 92 for Sharp. He's hopefully going to guide the chase home. Big over. Here, that's taken a lot of pressure off. Got the rate down to 6 again. No ball as well. That should be another boundary. Oh, he's been caught off the no ball. Wouldn't you be annoyed with that? That was a good delivery too. Oh, Sharp's gone for 86 off 170. He needed to continue that on. He needed the bat to the end. A wee bit of pressure on the middle order, but they are experienced. They have coped with a lot of situations like this. Really liking the order with Spence and Rooney at 3 and 4, but may have to tweak it for the final. Wilson is out injured too, guys. He would probably be in the team. 41 off 8 overs. Certainly our game to lose. Oh, Horn's out for 11. Mark Speed. He hasn't played much one-day cricket in his career. He's been brought in. He's out for a duck. A golden one, too. (49 of 48 for Spence). Delaney's got a handy 50 in one of the games. Really good to see. It's going to be very sadly missed, Delaney. This hasn't been any quality all-rounders really come through the Australian domestic scene, really, that we could have picked up. So Spence is doing a good job to bring this home. 2 off 12 deliveries. We have picked up our second win of the One Day Cup against South Australia. 61 off 60 for Spence, 86 off 107 for Sharp and Rooney. Just good batting in general got us home there. So we are playing Victoria in the quarterfinal. Queensland are playing South Australia, and Western Australia and New South Wales are through the semi-final. We'll continue on. Oh no, Sharp's out for 5 days. Okay, so we'll bring in the experience of Winters. We'll open up with Spence. I'm liking Rooney in that role. I'm going to probably bring in... the hard one. I'm going to stick with that team. I think Speed's okay where he is at 6. Still provides enough at the bat. Like, at the end of the day, Mark Speed's got 11 first-class hundreds and 20 50s, average of nearly 50, so you had to keep that in. Probably move Winters down to 6, actually. And how's the bowling looking this season? The bowling's in good form. We'll definitely take that. Rickman, been brought in, obviously, since Matthew got caught up. They've got a long sort of tail. We will bat first, I believe, in this surface. Can we break the quarterfinal curse? I am saying that we've got a wee bit of a chance. Just need to get a score on the board. 380 last season wasn't enough, so obviously we're going to have to get over 300 again, this time to defend it. Hughes is gone. Just one of those seasons for Hughes. He's been completely out of form. He's got their 2 experienced heads at the wickets. Hopefully they can build the innings. Lovely shots. Oh, playing a miss. They've been in good touch, Spence and Rooney. Good shot. I don't want to put the curse on them either, so just build the partnership. Get the old boundary here and there, like these guys are classy enough to do it. Gonna play at the odd ball and miss. Lovely shot from Rooney, that's gone all the way. They've got 2 spinners for this game. Ooh, that's gonna make things quite interesting. Chad Lynn's been around a long time. Pretty sure I had Chad Lynn for the old Hobart side at one point. Maybe even had him for the Tasmanian squad. We'll have a look at his stats when we see him bowling next. Been carted that over a wee bit though. They've put Henshaw way up the order as an all-rounder for them. He's listed as a bowler. Yeah, Chad Lynn, 31 years of age. Handy cricketer. Yeah, he played a little bit for Tas. He played 2 games and 2 one-day games. Not any good for me in either format, but he's done alright for himself in other teams. Like other teams saw potential in him. Right, 100 for 1 now. This is good cricket. Oh, it's a misfield. And Spencer's put up a 52, by the way, as second of the competition. Hopefully he can keep building the platform. Rooney's gone for 45 off 52. Good innings though. Got a partnership film. The key's just to put pressure on Victoria. Probably Horn should have been out there, to tell the truth. Even though the batting order is getting on a bit in age, they're still classy enough to get like 50s and 60s, and that's enough for me to keep them all in the squad as a group and just build up the young guys around them. Spence, lovely cricket from Spence. It's good cricket. Horn, boundary. Old Spence is a good old legend in terms of how many centuries he's scored in first class cricket. It's remarkable. Mark Weiss has been a good stay. 19 off 15 for Horn. Brings Mark Speed to the wicket. He is very inexperienced at one-day cricket, but that one-day form may not matter as long as he shows what he can do at first class level. And bring it into this game here would be good, because we really need it now. Game's in the balance at 3 down for 161. Good cricket from Spence. 11 fours, 4 sixes. Playing a miss. Lovely shot from Speed. But yeah, like I said, we need to get past the stage of the quarterfinals. Like we'd love to win one more title of the One Day Cup. We've been very uneventful, I'd say, in the One Day Cup. We haven't really made any impact. Had some chances to get to the next stages, and we just haven't taken them. Mark Speed, good shot. Playing a handy little knock here. He needs to continue on. He needs to support Spence. But he's gone for 17 off 16. And the innings is teetering at 183 for 4. But on goes Spence. And he's back-to-back sixes, has brought up his 100. Great innings from Spence. He's got to bat the 50 here, really, though. And he's gone for 105 of 86 deliveries. So that has put our team in a bit of trouble. Got to bat the 50. Got to bat the 50. Keep just ticking the score over. Like, we can't let it get bogged down. Got to keep the pressure on Victoria. Delaney's gone. 16 overs to bat. If we can get 60 runs even, That's 4 and over. Will get us 293. 293 is competitive. But it's going to require Winters to get some runs. How has that not hit the stumps as well? Just hoping the experience of Winters gets us through. Like Flint and Rickman have got experience as well. Like 235 for 7. Come on, guys. Got to bet these overs. Even if it's ugly as anything. Just got to keep being positive. 243 is definitely not enough for the final. Quarterfinal, that is. Winters is playing a little handy knock. Rickman's gone, though. Rutter's at the crease. 42 off 40 for Winters. 264 for 8, Tasmania. Oh, 47. We're not going to bat out our overs. That's just horrendous. I don't think we're going to do it. 272 for 9. We've got something on the board, but I don't think it's enough. You need over 300 to compete against these teams. Although Monday's crunch one for 6. Can we get to 280? Get over 280. Lovely. 4 overs remaining. Even 10 runs. 10 more runs is gold for us now. 280 for 9. Come on, lads. And then we need a special spell from a couple of bowlers to push on to that semi-final. That would be gold if we can do that. We've run out Monday. 285 all out. We had 1 over remaining. That big 100 from Spence was the mainstay of the innings. He brought up his 6th one-day 100 in his career. Pretty modest one-day career, but he's been good for us over the years. So we need a good start with the ball. Can we deliver it? Got the early wickets. Flint's got 2. He's got the wicket of Higgins as well. Taking a bit of tap there as Rutter. Just going to have to keep the field up to try and force that mistake. 121 for 2 after 20 overs. And come on, we've got to get breakthroughs. We've got to get better than that quarterfinal side that we've been over the years. Come on, put it in. They're cruising at the moment. They've got wickets in hand. Rutter. Delaney. 233 for 5 now. Needs a break. We need a breakthrough, and I don't think we're going to get it either. Rutter gets another wicket. And that's a win for Victoria. So the quarterfinal curse continues. We cannot get past the quarterfinal in this comp. Deary, deary me. We had to keep the field up. We had to be aggressive. They were just classy enough to get the win at the end of the day. Good innings from Coates and Matthew. At the end of the day, when we lost Spence, when we could have had a chance to get over 300, and that would have been enough. Next game, guys, you guys will be here. Probably play the Western Australia Tasmania game just before the Big Bash. So we'll catch you guys then.